Every time a football match begins, millions of fans focus on one thing: who will win? But while the players chase trophies, two companies are quietly competing in a different game. A game worth billions of dollars. That game is between Nike and Adidas. They don't score goals. They don't lift trophies. Yet every World Cup, every Champions League match, and every major football season makes them richer. One signature on a player's boots can be worth more than an entire football club's annual budget. One jersey launch can generate hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. And one World Cup can reshape the fortunes of these global sports giants. So how do Nike and Adidas make billions from football? The answer goes far beyond selling boots. It's a business built on psychology, branding, sponsorships, and one simple idea. If fans admire the player, they'll buy what the player wears. Football, the world's biggest advertisement. Football is the most watched sport on earth. Billions of people tune in every season to watch league matches, continental tournaments, and international competitions. For Nike and Adidas, this isn't just entertainment. It's the world's largest advertising platform. Think about it. A television commercial lasts about 30 seconds. A football match lasts 90 minutes. During those 90 minutes, millions of viewers constantly see players wearing Nike boots, Adidas jerseys, goalkeeper gloves, training kits, and branded equipment. Unlike traditional advertisements, these products aren't interrupting the action. They are part of the action. Every goal celebration, every winning penalty, every trophy lift becomes free marketing that fans remember for years. That's why football is worth billions to sportswear companies. They aren't just selling products. They reselling dreams. When a young football fan watches their favorite player score the winning goal, they don't just celebrate. Many want the same boots, the same jersey, sometimes even the same hairstyle. Nike and Adidas understand this better than almost anyone. The billion-dollar battle for players. One of the biggest investments these companies make isn't in factories. It's in people. The world's biggest football stars sign endorsement deals worth millions of dollars every year. These athletes become walking advertisements. Whenever they step onto the pitch, millions of eyes are watching. Some sponsorship contracts last for years. Others can even be lifetime agreements. At first glance, paying an athlete tens of millions of dollars may seem expensive. But for Nike and Adidas, it's often one of the smartest investments they can make. If a global superstar inspires millions of fans to buy one pair of boots, the company can earn far more than it spent on the endorsement. That's why the competition to sign elite footballers is so fierce. It's not just about having the best player. It's about owning the most powerful marketing campaign in football. Clubs are walking billboards. Players aren't the only investment. Football clubs are equally valuable. Look at almost any major club, and you'll find a sportswear brand supplying the team's jerseys, training gear, and equipment. These partnerships are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Why? Because every supporter becomes a potential customer. When a club launches its new home jersey, millions of fans rush to buy it. Some buy one, others buy several. Many purchase a new shirt every season, even if the design changes only slightly. Multiply that by millions of supporters around the world, and the numbers become extraordinary. For Nike and Adidas, a football club isn't just a team. It's a global retail business. There's another reason football is so valuable to Nike and Adidas. It's not just because people watch the games. It's because fans want to feel connected to the clubs they love. A football jersey is more than a piece of clothing. For many supporters, it's a symbol of loyalty. Whether their team wins or loses, they wear the colors with pride. Nike and Adidas understand this emotional connection better than anyone. That's why every season brings a brand new jersey. Sometimes the changes are small. A different pattern, a new collar, a modern logo. Yet millions of fans still line up to buy the latest version. To an outsider, it may seem unnecessary. But for a lifelong supporter, wearing the newest shirt is part of being a fan. This creates a business that never stops. Every new season becomes another opportunity to generate hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. Then there are limited edition releases. These jerseys are produced in small quantities and often celebrate a special event, a historic victory, or an anniversary. Because they are rare, demand becomes incredibly high. Fans rush to buy them before they sell out. Sometimes these shirts later appear on resale websites for several times their original price. Scarcity creates value, and Nike and Adidas have mastered that strategy. But jerseys are only one part of the business. Football boots are another billion-dollar industry. Every year, both companies invest millions of dollars developing lighter, faster, and more comfortable boots. They study how players run, how they kick the ball, how they change direction. Their engineers work alongside professional athletes to improve every small detail. When a famous player scores an unforgettable goal wearing a new pair of boots, those boots instantly become more desirable. Fans don't just see the goal, they remember the product. That's why new football boots are often launched just before major tournaments. The timing is no accident. When the world's attention is focused on football, every new product receives maximum exposure. The FIFA World Cup is perhaps the biggest opportunity of all. For 1 month, billions of people watch football every day. Every match becomes an advertisement for the brands supplying the teams and players. The winning moments become even more valuable. Imagine a player lifting the World Cup trophy. Photographs of that celebration are shared across television, newspapers, websites, and social media. If that player is wearing Nike boots or an Adidas jersey, those images continue promoting the brand for years. The companies don't need to buy extra advertising. Football itself becomes the advertisement. Social media has made this business even more powerful. Years ago, fans only saw their favorite players during matches. Today, they follow them every day. Football stars post training sessions, workouts, vacations, and behind-the-scenes moments. Many of those posts feature sponsored clothing and footwear. A single post from a global football superstar can reach tens of millions of people within hours. That kind of exposure would cost an enormous amount through traditional advertising. Instead, Nike and Adidas achieve it through partnerships with athletes. Another growing market is women's football. Over the past decade, women's football has expanded rapidly. More fans are watching. More sponsors are investing. More young girls are taking up the sport. Nike and Adidas recognized this opportunity early. They began signing top female players, designing products specifically for women, and supporting major tournaments. For them, it wasn't just about promoting equality. It was also a smart business decision. As the sport continues to grow, so does the demand for football boots, jerseys, and training equipment. Every new fan represents another potential customer. Football isn't simply a sport to these companies. It's an ecosystem. Every player, every club, every tournament, and every supporter creates another opportunity for business. And that's exactly why the battle between Nike and Adidas never ends. Because in football, winning customers can be just as valuable as winning championships. Here's a question for you. If you could choose only one football brand for the rest of your life, would you pick Nike or Adidas, and why? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoy learning about the business behind sports, don't forget to subscribe for more documentaries on sports, money, and global brands.